Okay. So, last session, in the sewers, deep in the sewers, y'all were face to face with Lord Slug, the domain master and lord of the sewers, commander of these giant slimy slug beasts who reign supreme in the sewers below. After throwing his trident at you all, kind of a parlay was set in motion where he announced that he didn't want to kill all of you. He only wanted Nicodemus. And that choice was really up to Caleb, who internalized it, thought about it, and ultimately relinquished Nicodemus to Lord Slug, to where he drug him by the collar into a back room. No one knows what happened. Lord Slug returned alone. Caleb victorized freedom for a little bit. And then after that, Lord Slug pledged that he would take you all and release you from the sewers, just kind of getting you out of his hair. He brought you to the door that you all tried to force open initially. He had a big skeleton key. He unlocked it. The mass of people all escaped very quickly up this guard tower. You guys followed. Going up this guard tower, you saw that the Lowstone was in pretty much chaos from the Rykorax attack. People were triaging, had tents set up. People were attending to each other. Myra and Caleb and Cassian all did their best to help those outside and triage. Really, Myra. The other two were kind of, there for smiles. But eventually, the night grew dark, and our group of adventurers split up. Everyone went home, and a day passed. One day. So, as our story resumes, we find ourselves outside of the Lowstone now, up in the heights. A major difference when compared to the slums of what is the Lowstone. Just poverty and sickness at every turn. The heights is much more civilized and regal. This is very much a hierarchical system up in the heights. You can literally see as the buildings rise in the heights, they get nicer and nicer and wider, and the estates grow. In the third tier of the heights, we find the Vale Estate, a block-wide manor with tall walls, guards at every station, large marble brick walls, and inside we find Cassian Vale. As we zoom in on Cassian, why don't you enlighten the party of what you did on your downtime?
So seeing the ship that I was obviously meant to find, and seeing how that kind of went nowhere as a Rykorax struck us, I went home begrudgingly, unsure of what to tell my father. I sat in a tub probably for a few hours, stared at the ceiling, trying to figure out what my next move was. Thought of all the friends that I kind of made, and I think in there I even said that, like, I thought of Caleb, how he had nothing, but he spoke so highly of what he had. And then I look around and I'm in like this luxury palace compared, right? And it's like, but what do I have? Like, what am I proud of? Like, this, none of this is mine. Like, none of this is, I didn't do any of this. So that was it. So then, trying to figure out my next move, I've had some things that came up through that little couple sessions that was enlightening to my character as an individual, and I'm just trying to figure that out. And I think I went to the Brink and tried to gather some information, and that's just spent the day trying to find a lead.
Okay. As you are looking down onto your thumbs, twiddling in between your legs, you look up and you can see in front of you a double set of dark, like mahogany doors. Very, very decadent and nice. And to the left of it, you're probably in like a 15 by 20-foot room. It's pretty small. And to the left of these double doors is a massive painting that takes up the rest of the wall. And you can see it is of your father, who is a decent sized man, maybe 6 foot when he stands up straight. But this painting obviously inflates that and makes him look wider and taller. And you can see standing right next to him is your brother, his heir, standing equally as proud, equally as tall and strong. And just as you're taking in that painting, the two mahogany doors open up, and stepping out is a man in all black, almost like a tuxedo. He's all bald, and he's got a black mustache right here. And he's got his hands behind his back. The Lord will see you now.
Okay.
And he just kind of steps to the side.
I'll stand up and try to bring all the butterflies in my stomach down and just walk through the door as calm and collected as I can.
Okay. You walk through the door into your father's chamber. A place that you have been maybe a dozen or so times before. Going inside, it is very, very decadent, just like the door. There are relics and artifacts hung up on the wall, kind of describing the cultural side of Zoran. Just in one peak of the room, you can kind of see what the city is all about culturally. And he is sitting towards you at a desk, face down, currently writing in a book, and he has not looked up. He's just writing, and then the door shuts behind you. And he doesn't look up. He just keeps writing.
You summon me, Father?
I heard about your folly at the gate. And he looks up.
Folly is a strong word. I would say I found an alternate route to stay alive, to accomplish what you needed.
The lead. Did you follow it? Did you find the shipment?
I have not. But I feel like I'm closer.
Closer than when?
Than I was yesterday. Yeah, so I think I know. I just need a little time. That's all. I don't want to blow cover. But I think I know the shipment, and I think I know where it's going.
Right. You didn't want to blow cover. Yet, Imperial guards of the Lowstone tell me you come bustling through a tower guard, accompanied by 40 or so peasant civilians, escorting them ever so bravely, as they love to report.
Father, I gotta play the role, right? They can't know that I'm down there, so I was just playing any civilian role that would try to save his life and get out of the sewer, and not point any ill will or any shame upon our house.
Shame. It's funny you mentioned that. Go ahead and roll me a convince check.
That's a 10. And I think I got a 4.
No character sheet, huh? Okay. Well, on that range, um, you speak of not shaming me, yet your actions are not complete yet again. You continue to let your morality get in front of what needs to be done. The shipment was found, and you did not follow it.
So I did follow it, but we got ambushed by slimes or snails or slugs. It's really confusing. I don't know what they actually are and who this man is. But we got sidetracked, and there's no way that I could get through that tunnel by myself. And uh, if I can't follow the lead, dead.
You're right. Well, it is a great thing that you are not my only spy. The shipment is found. That one is lost. Into the chasm it went, through the brink. There's a third. It's going down. You, since you continue to fail me on the surface, I think your use will be better down in the chasm. What you say?
I uh, yeah, of course.
Exactly. I want you to go down into the chasm, check on that little outpost that we have going down on there, and then figure out what is going on with these shipments.
Absolutely.
Do not return until you do.
Yes, Father.
And then you hear as the doors open behind you.
I'll check in when I can.
He just goes back to writing down whatever he was.
Okay, I'm just gonna look at him for a few seconds and then turn and walk away.
Okay. You turn, walk away. The servant that was at the door, as soon as you walk through it, you hear the doors close behind you, and you go through the Vale estate. And as you are sitting with your father's request and that conversation, the camera zooms away. Myra. As you just get up, you hear, Miss
assuming-
Sal! I don't know if y'all heard knocks or not, but that was me.
No, but I got the gist.
Heard.
When I saw the camera
And then-
shake, I kind of figured.
That's up.
Heard. And then you hear the calling out of your name, what seems to be Miss Linda Louise's voice calling you.
Linda! What?
You must get up! You must get up! It's urgent news! And then you hear her footsteps running back down from your level.
I get up. I kind of straighten my hair just a little bit. I throw like a shawl over or like a robe or something. Obviously, I'm straight out of bed. I'm still in like night clothes. And then I'm just padding just down the hall.
Okay.
Running after her. What?
You run down the hall, and the first thing you see downstairs is the bar that y'all use to keep the front door closed and locked is still down, even though she usually opens the shop like before the sun rises. So that catches your eye immediately, and then after that, you get through the room and you see stacked up on the counter where like the register would be, 2 crates that are stuffed full of individually wrapped somethings. The crates are full and wrapped in these brown, like, paper leather packaging and bound with these little twines. She runs over, and as you get in the room, she's going through and, like, counting the crates. Oh, Miss Salve, you wouldn't believe! And she's counting. Okay. On top of yesterday's exceptional day of service and sale, you would not believe the numbers I checked. I went through the parcels last night and I checked the mail, and we had an order. We had a big order. We had a big order.
It's too early for this.
25 muscle bombs and 25 shin splints. They have been on stock for forever. We've been trying to get rid of them. But there's one
this
thing.
is not going out or going. Slow down. Rewind. What?
Okay. And she visibly goes like,
Calm down. Calm down. All right. Breathe. So we got a bunch of orders. Correct?
We got one really big order.
Okay. So, show me the paperwork. Is this part of it? What's going on here?
She hands you a letter that has a broken wax seal. You open it up, and it is pretty much just a shipment request, like a packing list. For 25 muscle bombs and 25 shin splints to be delivered at the earliest convenience for the House of the Anvil. As a Zoran resident, you know this to be one of the 9 houses. To be doing business for one of them is a great honor and service for anyone in Zoran.
House of the Anvil order. Okay. Alrighty. So so what's with the packages on the counter? What's all this?
This is what has to be delivered. Right here, this is the muscle bombs, individually wrapped, of course, and this is the shin splints. I didn't think they really needed to be wrapped, but if might as well if we had the time.
So you already. What time did you get in this morning?
I never left. I hope that's okay. I'm not worried about the overtime.
We need to discuss your rates.
It's okay.
It's okay. Okay. All right. All right. Fair enough.
And as you continue reading, you discover that yes, there is a it's for the House of the Anvil, but right under it, where you would assume the address or the location for the delivery would be, it just says, give me 1 second, let me go to it. Let me go. Should have had this ready. Should have this ready. Oh, I guess you don't have one yet. Okay. I'm just stealing this one. Okay. It just says the Iron Rest under it.
What I know with I would know with the Iron Rest, is that like another store or what?
So, give me a history check, or I'm sorry, this is not D&D. Give me a knowledge check.
$15.
Okay. As someone, and I think you've said this probably earlier in the session, I think you did, that I don't think you've left Zoran. If you have, it has not been far, so you have spent pretty much your entire life here. Mm-hmm. You know this to be a title or the name of one of the outposts.
Okay.
One of the outposts located in the chasm, on the first layer of the chasm. And as you read it, you look up and Linda is looking at you like this is kind of why she's been so crazy and frantic. And as you read that part, she's just waiting for your.
The chasm.
Mhm.
An outpost in the chasm.
Yes.
Do we know? This is the Iron Rest outpost. How deep is this outpost?
Well, it's on the get all the terminology right. It is on the sunlit scar. It is on the first layer. Um,
Okay.
I would assume passage through the brink would be your safest and most direct path through to this outpost. It is not far deep, but it is kind of lawless down there, so just the adventure itself could be, you know.
Yeah. Having somebody with muscles go with us would probably be smart.
Well, I've got an idea. And she runs to the till. Like I said, yesterday was very exceptional. And she starts. You can
Yeah.
hear like change getting collected.
Yeah, and I bring over the backpack and I'm like, I pull out one of the Rykorak's tooths. I'm like, yes. Yes, it was.
Oh,
And
she like picks it up.
let's see here. I'm going to take out, let's see, out of my pack, the feather I'm leaving kind of upstairs in the room, but the hide, teeth, wings, and the horns with the crown, those I'm like display them. I'm gonna try using them as ingredients, but for right now, they are not for sale.
Okay. Okay.
It's like a bag of holding.
Yeah. The shop
Pretty
is a bag of holding. No. But yeah, three teeth and 3 wing bones. So those so my pack's not full
So
anymore. And
they're
obviously
displayed, but they're a do not touch, not for sale.
for right now, because yeah. Because ingredients and stuff like that. But yes. I'm like, yes. I know why business has been great.
I have heard many a tale. Congratulations, by the way. I don't think I've told you. That is incredible. And she's just keeping scooping coins into this pouch.
Yeah. No, that it was shocking to say the least.
And she ties up this little pouch. I say a little, but it is not really that little. And you hear a pretty heavy thump when it hits the desk.
Nice. All right.
Um,
So how many like parcels and about how big are we talking for the delivery?
I'll say for easy purposes, if you cleared all of that stuff out of your pack, that would take up most of your space, but you can kind of put that on your pack. It's basically 2 like milk crates.
Okay. Yeah, I should be able to carry it. It probably be a little hefty, but I just won't have yeah, okay. I just didn't know if I needed a wagon or something like that, so transportation. Um do I obviously I ought to have known like a good muscle man, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Uh I'm gonna find somebody to go with me into the chasm. I'm not going down there by myself. So that's probably what I'm gonna do next, and I'm talking with Linda about that.
When you talk to her about that, well, uh, I couldn't suggest more. Adventurers and strongmen, they like to prowl around the chasm. I think many of them are looking for people like you who are willing to spend the coin for their protection. Many of the taverns around the chasm I would check.
Yeah, but I'd like to do somebody a little bit on the more known side than just somebody random.
Okay. Who'd you have in mind?
Met some interesting guys yesterday, but one of them completely disappeared. No, two of them completely disappeared, and then one I actually think is a slave,
Mm.
and then the last guy is a bit of a wild card. He looked like he smudged himself with dirt on purpose. His clothes were a little too clean.
Ooh. And you
I
think
think
they'll help you?
one of the guys that disappeared probably more than the rest. So I don't know. If I can find one of them. I do think the slave dude, though, I heard him mention where he was living. I'll go find him. At the moment, keep the order here. I'll come back and pick it up. I'm gonna go find this guy because dude was like punching freaking doors open. So maybe I'll find one of them here in a minute.
No, that was
Nini-
Caleb.
Yes. That's what she's talking about.
Yep. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if I can go find one of these guys first. Need anything while I'm on the town?
No. Should I open the store?
Yes.
Oh,
Shipment
okay.
and Riker X stuff's not for sale, obviously. I'll be back. And I just walk out.
Okay, bye. And
I
you leave for the day.
and I realize I'm in my pajamas. I turn around. I'm like, I'm getting dressed first. I'm getting dressed first, and then I'm going.
You come in. Oh, that was very. Gotcha. And she just goes back.
Pajamas.
Okay.
Please tell me they're floral patterned pajamas because you're a herbalist.
No, I was thinking more like white with a flower pattern, like the old like Little House on the Prairie.
Like old lady
oh.
pajamas.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay. The camera pans. Who do I want to go to? Caleb. Why don't you describe for us your day yesterday so that we know best where to find you now?
Yeah. So I woke up in my little hole in the wall. Very sore, very not feeling great. Dress my wounds, you know. I go to the river and kind of take a bath there, and then I go to back to the Lowstone and start begging for food. And when I have enough, I buy some food and then enough for somebody else, and then I go back to the oh, what is it? It was right there on the tip of my tongue.
The split ring.
The split ring. Yes, I go back to the split ring and just trying to keep an ear out. Somebody may mention that there is someone that is going to take me as my new master, but they're not happy about it, and I'm like, oh, that's not good. But then I immediately get thrown into a fight and get knocked unconscious. Have to get revived and all that kind of stuff. I've got all new bruises on top of my burns, and yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
As you extend your arms, you feel your head resting against your trusty support beam. You're immediately taken aback as you open your eyes, as you can see someone in front of you in all metal armor and holding a spear.
Ah! What? Whoa! 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 I didn't do it! I didn't do it! I promise! I didn't!
Uh, uh, where is it? Where is it? Really? Just need his
Kind of
name. Give me 1
intimidating, not
second.
saying anything.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what he's doing. He's just looking at you. What? What was the name I told you?
Oh, I have no idea. Don't tell. It was something jank, and I was like, "How in the world is he going to pronounce that?" It's spelled
Oh. Yeah.
STWAEOVITCH.
Okay. In front of you, Lord Stwapovich is expecting you.
Okay. Yeah.
Rise and
Can
follow me.
dressed?
You're just enough.
Okay, we'll go. After you.
Okay. He turns and he walks, and you can see like an audible as he has to crawl through the hole.
Do you need help? I can help push.
Do not touch me.
Okay, I'm
And
sorry.
and he shimmies through the hole. His armor catches a little bit, but he gets through, and he just stands there waiting for you.
Yeah, I'll crawl through.
Okay. You crawl through. You crawl through, and he walks. He gets you to go in front of him to the ring now, and he is like on your left and right on you, right behind you, and he's just on you, following you.
Hey, yeah, I might like give him a side eye, but then I just keep going to the ring. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I ask him like, so can you tell me anything about him? I've never met him before.
You will meet him shortly.
Is he like a nice guy or
No.
you know? Lovely. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. You've been. Thank you. I thank you.
Keep walking.
All right, I get it. Keep walking.
Eventually you make it to the split ring. A similar sight you've seen 100, maybe 1,000 times. It's pretty dead right now. There's no fights going on. You see a couple of people who are still asleep at tables that have probably been here for 12 hours plus. Drinks halfway in the hand. As you're walking through, like, you can tell that everyone is giving you like a stank eye almost. People are definitely making glances and just seeing what's up. But y'all go up 2 levels up into like the private room where you would originally have met Nicodemus, and it was his almost domain. And it feels a little bit weird to walk back into here. He's expecting you, and he turns around and starts walking back down the stairs.
I kind of like look over my shoulder and make sure no one is like can hear me, and I like hold on to my necklace and I say like a silent prayer before I walk in.
Okay. You go ahead and give me a prayer check.
Prayer is not high. Oh, that's a 10.
Okay. You open the door, and the room is exactly how you remember it last. Strangely decorated and gaudy, and very obviously an attempt to show wealth and status above where it really is. But inside, at the desk, leaning back to it, facing you, is a man, probably 6'2", 220 pounds ish, broad and cut and very refined in his shape. He's got this hair that is obviously balding, but he refuses to let it go, so he's got it very slicked back and very nice. All the sides are there. His face is cut clean, and he's in these really regal clothes, like something a king should wear. Like not to be worn in this establishment. And when you go in the room, you're immediately caught to your left and right. There is a guard that looks very similar to the one that you saw that brought you here, stationed left and right side of the door. Just standing there, not looking at you, looking forward, holding a spear. And he's just looking at you. Leaned back.
I do a quick bow, and I say, "Hello, sir. I am Caleb."
When you bow, you can hear a little. He rises. It appears not all of your manners are lost. And he looks at you. Caleb, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you explain to me your loyalship to Nicodemus?
What do you mean, sir?
The terms that bound you to him, that bound you to the chain mark.
Caleb's kind of he's a little bit nervous, but he eventually, all right, not eventually, he does say Nicodemus knew I was in a bad spot, and I was desperate, and so he took me in to keep me safe and to give me food and shelter, and I'm grateful for that.
He kind of shakes his head and he laughs again to himself. He faces away from you and he goes to this fireplace that Nicodemus has in the back of his room. He kneels down and you can see him poke and prod at the fire. And you can hear a little bit of metal clinging as he pokes the fire. This bad space you speak of, I know all about it. And best believe me, boy, and he stands up, you're still in it. And he turns. Do not think the chain mark knows nothing of your predicament. You think a measly coin will buy your freedom? You are mine. And he steps really close to you, getting in your face. You are mine. Say it.
You are mine.
And when you say it, he smacks you on the face really hard. Not enough to do damage. You're pretty strong.
Yeah.
You can kind of feel soft hands when he hits you. He's never slapped anyone.
Oh yeah, he's not actually a fighter. Yeah.
But when you kind of are still just recoiled in that position, he goes, "Try again."
Sorry, sir. I realize now what you meant. Oh, I am yours. Yeah, sorry. My mistake.
Yes. And to make sure you don't forget it, he whistles. I can't whistle if anyone can whistle. He whistles. And the two guards move and hold your arms still to where you can't really move. And they've got both your hands forward. So your hands are you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he walks over to the fireplace and yet again, you can hear the cling of metal. And in his hands, he has these tongs. And you see that in the tongs, he rises out of the fire a chain that is white hot.
Okay, hey, I'm sorry. Can we talk about this? Maybe we can make a deal. Um, Look, I know I'm not worth much to you. I'm not
A
worth much to
deal?
you. I'm just going to be a waste of your time, waste of your space. Maybe we could figure something out because this is not worth it for you. Why do you have to gain from this?
That is what you do not understand, Caleb. This is worth everything to me. You and anyone else in the chain mock are bound, and I won't let you or anyone else smudge a little stain on my what is the word? Reputation. So no, you are mine. Your coins mean nothing. Do not think you know the rules better than I. And you hear,
What would it take? What would it take? Name your
what would
price.
it take? Are you willing to do anything?
We'll see.
I need you, Caleb, to find something for me.
Okay.
A stone tablet being moved by, give me a second. A stone tablet. My sources tell me the Ashen Tongue hold it and are currently moving it through the brink into the chasm. You will intercept it. And then, only then, upon the return of the tablet, will we return to this conversation.
Yeah, I could do that.
Very well. And then you hear, go ahead. And the guards hold really tight on you, and you can see that they're about to wrap these chains around your wrist.
Oh man, I
What do you want to do?
hate to say it, but I think like instinctively being
Mhm.
somebody who like is the instinct of being grapple is to like fight back.
Yeah.
I may jerk a little bit, you know.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and give me a grapple. This will be made. I guess
That is
go ahead and give me at a curse die since there's two of them instead of me rolling two.
still a 14.
Okay. You crack the left one, like you hear like a as the wind, you push his breastplate like into his chest hard. He lets go of your left side in time for you to like send a fist into the face of the one on the right. And now you're just looking and you see him holding with the pair of tongs just the chain. And he's just looking at you. And he's kind of got a smile now seeing that you hit them.
All right, I'll get that tablet for you. See ya. I run out the door.
You run out, and as you get out the room, you can hear a faint little, and you run down the stairs. And you can also hear, but you run and you escape the split ring, and you're as you get the fresh air. and then you hear a voice to your left. Myra?
Oh,
You,
hey,
walking
there
on
you
the
are.
street, running out a building in front of you, a random building that you've never been to. Caleb runs out and is like,
Hello.
Ah! Oh,
I am
hi.
so sorry. I am
no, 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 no,
I am so
no,
sorry. I
that's
didn't
me.
mean to scare you.
Oh, no, it's good.
Um,
Oh, hey, do you want to walk this way? Let's get it. Do you want to? Let me show you the sights. Let me show you this way. Yeah, this way.
I'm not a tourist. I've actually lived here my whole life.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Well, let's.
Uh,
I'll show you this over here. Yes. I'm
okay.
trying to like get us away from the split race.
You look like you're in, because obviously he's been in fights. He's been passed out and revived.
oh yeah.
How about this? You look worse for wear. Just come to the shop. You look like you're about on death's door. Come on.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
I
I'm like
kind of push
double-checking.
him, usher him to the back to the shop. Salves. I'm like, I actually was looking for you.
Oh,
Want
me?
a job? Need a job?
I kinda. I mean, I would love a job. Sounds great. I kind of have something going on, possibly, but
Hear
yeah, I
me
would love a
out
job.
while we fix your bruises and head. That one looks like it hurts a lot.
That one doesn't hurt. Ow! Actually, yeah, that does kind of hurt a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on. So I guess we get to the shop unless something happens. But I explain. I have a shipment to an outpost. The exact outpost is the Iron Rest. In the chasm.
Oh,
I
the
just
chasm.
kind of just need some muscle. Like you don't
Well,
even
I mean,
have to
I'm
carry
not-
anything. I just don't. I don't go to the chasm at all. Hardly.
Yeah,
I've never been there. So you know,
yeah.
yeah,
I
we
mean,
just
that sounds
have
great.
to deliver it. I get paid. I pay you, and then
Sweet.
um,
Yes.
healing
My.
salves are free. That
Oh,
you
thank
look,
you.
yeah.
The thing that I need to do is also in the chasm. So, I mean, it works out. We can go and do your thing, and then I can help you get back, and then I can go and see if I can do my thing.
Yeah, it should just be like we could, depending on how far it is, we could probably get it done maybe before the end of the day, or even before lunch,
Easy
possibly.
peasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Linda. Um,
And she
is the
comes
shipment
running down. Oh, it's been ready, Miss Mira.
awesome? All right. I'm gonna go ahead and go and take that and get back here as soon as possible.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. About how long do you think? I've never ventured in below.
I need to be back for lunch. Don't worry about me until dinner time.
Okay.
If I don't show up by dinner, then start worrying.
Okay. Well,
All right.
be safe. You will protect her.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
if not, you will answer to me. And then she starts running and going doing her stuff.
Yeah, she's.
Didn't realize
her
how
heart.
terrifying she was. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you
It just
Alright.
like
Bless her heart.
So-
Anyways.
After the visit to Mira Salves, Caleb, you officially, with a few pops and a strong click with your shoulder, you're officially out of your arm sling. So you're still full of bruises and tears, but you're out of your sling now.
sweet.
And my two, are y'all heading to the brink? Is that what y'all are doing?
I mean, yeah. As soon as we get there, sooner we can get back. So.
Okay. Caleb, am I assuming you have all of your supplies from your pole? You're not leaving anything behind at home?
I think I would
You
have
have a large
left like
purse right now. That's why I'm asking.
no, I would have brought that with me. If I knew that I was going to meet like my master, I would have brought my money in case of that. But
Yep.
like I would have maybe grabbed my trench coat or whatever. But that's it. Yeah, I leave everything else behind.
Okay.
Everything that's on my
And
character
y'all
sheet I brought, but that yeah.
heard. And y'all head off to the brink. Probably a 30-minute, maybe like a 45-minute walk or so. Y'all gotta walk all the way through the Lowstone and get to just on the brink of the chasm, to where this giant tavern is situated. But while y'all are traveling there, we will actually zoom the camera in to this giant 5-story establishment tavern. It is built with stone walls all on the outside. I actually have a little thing to read. The Brink is a larger-than-life house, trading post, and gambling den built into the rocky crevice on the western edge of the Great Chasm. It sits a solid distance from the Lowstone, yet clings tightly to the stone where the chasm wall splits. The whole structure is shaped like a wide iron horseshoe, hammered deep into the rock for stability. Braced platforms, suspended walkways, winch houses, and cantilevered balconies extend outward into a layered formation that flares over the abyss. On the first floor of this tavern, we find our typical fantasy tavern. Tables galore, all set, and everything in this tavern is set in the direction of this great giant hole, to where the half of this tavern is open completely with no wall or roof, to allow visage into the chasm below. Situated at one of the tables, Viola and Bjorn, after a long day of being lost in Zoran, you two, escaping the sewer, immediately got lost from anybody that you knew in town. Viola, you got separated from Cassian Vale, the man who hired you. You haven't seen him in a day now. You don't even know if that man is alive, to be honest. He always seems to keep more secrets, so you really don't know what's he all about. Mira, the lady that shot down the Recorrect, she's gone. Caleb the fighter, they're all gone. The paladin's gone. The only person you could find was Bjorn, the giant axe-wielding Viking blood, who is also lost, but doesn't seem to be that upset about it. He's never been here, but he's kind of here for the ride. So as you two are sitting at this tavern table, you can hear cheers and excitement all around as, this is the Brink. People are just loving the excitement of being able to watch down into the chasm and seeing adventurers run, as the Brink allows full visage of the first layer into the chasm, called the, I'm gonna get this eventually, the Sunlit Scar. It is a giant, rocky, cavernous ravine, with multiple areas that have begun to grow foliage and greenery and even grass, with some trees down into the chasm. But most of it is rocky, crevices, and just rocks. But what are you two doing at this tavern table as we zoom into y'all?
Drinking.
Okay.
Let me see. Yeah, drinking.
Yeah, I probably would have stayed the night there since I don't have a home to go to. So I would have been, there because of the anti-vagrancy laws that are, in the city. I don't want to go to jail.
As a serving wench comes by with y'all, she's well, can I get you another? As both of y'all's cups are empty, she kind of takes the old cups. Are y'all buying another ale?
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, please.
Okay, that's a copper from both of y'all. But you get your ales. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. You have definitely spent better money, but in good company. You're drinking this ale, and as everyone is getting situated, both y'all give me perception checks.
Uh, 15.
8.
Okay. 15 and 8. Both of y'all are kind of getting a look around. Is Juliet, are you from Zoran?
No.
Okay. This is definitely a strange sight. You have never been someplace where the city has commercialized and made an event about such a dangerous and perilous thing such as the chasm. So this whole environment of the tavern and what this place is really is kind of confusing to y'all, but y'all kind of soak it all in. In the middle of this tavern, y'all can see 4 giant platforms with stacks of crates and wagons, and it looks like supplies and barrels are all stacked on each three of these platforms. And you see above these platforms are ropes, and these ropes go all the way, almost entirely across the chasm and down onto the first layer. And as y'all are sitting here, you're getting the sense that, yeah, these people have commercialized and are sending people into this chasm almost as a cheap adventuring hook, or, hey, there's relics or artifacts down in this hole. Come spend your money at the Brink. We'll lower you into the chasm, and you get to be an adventurer. And you're looking around, and it's a very weird feeling as you're looking down into this hole, and you can see dead bodies, literally left like skeletons. You see darklings, these little monsters, these little dark creatures. They look like goblins that are almost made of leather and shadow, freely just roaming from rocky surface to rocky surface, and people are just loving it, just loving the spectacle. And you almost get lost in it, but you got a 16, right, Bjorn? Or a 15? And then Viola?
15, yeah.
15?
8.
Okay, Viola, you pretty much do get lost in it, as this is a spectacle and you've never seen anything like this. But Bjorn, as you're kind of staying open to your surroundings, you swear out your peripheral vision, coming in through the front door is a familiar face, who quickly gets lost into the crowd. As Cassian Vale, you enter the Brink, an establishment that you have entered a few times. You've even had to use the lift before recently to establish the outpost that your father has mentioned. And as you breathe it in, it is the same stinky smell of sweat and wannabe adventurer. And as you quickly slip into the crowd in front of you, almost as a second nature, like you've done 1,000 times, what are you doing?
Okay. So I am sort of panicking on the inside, and I am trying to see which one of these suckers I'm going to be able to bribe to go down here with me. So, like, I'm literally looking just for, like, eager, foolish people that are just trying to prove themselves.
Yeah.
That's,
Go ahead and give me an intuition check for that.
so that's a 9.
Okay. It's definitely not hard at this place. Left and right, everywhere you look, you've got people sitting at tables, holding mugs, trying to talk to some
Flexing.
maidens in front of them. The chasm is that way. There, people all around. And then, what catches you? I'd say that your intuition wasn't that high. But yes, you find plenty of people who would be confident adventurers. Amongst the crowd, sticking out like a sore thumb, probably a foot taller than anyone else, you see a pale man, currently like drinking. You see ale going down a frothy beard, and you think you recognize him.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be like, that's the one. I obviously know what he's capable of. Big, strong guy. I'm definitely going that direction.
Okay. You walk over to the table, and then as a crowd splits in front of you, sat down at a table, just kind of staring off into the chasm, is Viola Evergarden.
Oh, didn't expect to see you here.
Oh, Cassian.
Um,
Where have you been?
Looking for you, obviously.
I don't see why you would look here out of all places, but
Well, like, who doesn't come to the Brink?
me?
Oh, yes. Well, this is kind of the hub of the city. This is where everybody's kind of shoulder to shoulder, and it's a good day rest.
Bjorn,
I'm gonna-
as you
I'm gonna pull up a chair to the table and be like, coward, sit down.
Thank you. Wait. It's not cowardice. It's intelligence.
Self-preservation, right?
Self-preservation. That's
and I'll buy him a drink as he sits
straight
down.
my jacket some. So, why are y'all here? Actually, like,
Oh, we just
Are
ended
you-
up here.
going down by chance?
That wasn't necessarily part of the plan, but unlike you, wearing nice clothes and probably have a nice place to sleep, I have nowhere to go.
Oh, there was that. I did look for you after we got out of the sewer, but it was kind of chaotic, and that lady that was trying to heal everybody, she just stuck a bowl of water in my hand, and I didn't know what to do, and it got a little chaotic. So I apologize, but we're here, and this round's on me.
Speaking of which, have you seen her? And I pull out the giant chicken leg.
Just from the pocket.
Goodness, man.
I remember her taking feathers off of the corpse of this thing, and I still have feathers and skin on here, so I wonder if that would be of any use to her before I skin it and eat it.
Unfortunately, I don't know where the madam lives, but she just kind of ran off and left me with a slave boy, and I felt very uncomfortable, and I left. So, I don't know.
I can imagine poverty makes you uncomfortable. Present company excluded, of course.
Of course. Can I get some food?
Okay. You go up to order food, and it is immediately like going to order at Disneyland. Everything is themed and pricey out the wazoo. It is insane. You see things called chasm root mash, rope yard flatbread, salted cliff meat strips, stone grit porridge, descent day loaf, this giant sweet loaf of bread. And it seems to be all of the drinks are similarly like the Abyss's Howl and Smoke Leaf Infusion. You see all of these decadent, weird titles, but in all of the food, you have no clue what you're ordering because all of these names just make no sense.
um, okay. So I'm just gonna look, and she looks like an abyss. We'll order one of those.
Okay.
Just find something that I think screams like big, brash, beat your face in, and I'm gonna order that. And then I'll order whatever, and then
It's gonna be a delicate little soup.
and then bring it to that table over there, please. And I'm gonna give them an extra coin and make it fast.
Okay. So you got how many drinks?
3.
And then extra coin and fast. That's 5 silver. 5 copper, sorry. Copper.
There.
You dish your copper out, and as you're waiting at the bar for your food, because you're setting the drinks over, but you're waiting for your food, you can hear kind of a commotion behind you, and you look, and you see this really drunk guy who's half leaning on a table and like barely standing upright, and he's like, "What's the big deal? I'm not even that gone. I'm fine." And right in front of him, you take a second to register it, is this man standing probably 10 foot tall. You see he is towering above this guy. He's got long blonde hair that goes all the way down. He's not wearing a shirt. He's kind of wearing like this toga thing that just goes all the way. It's like a one piece. It just goes all the way down. You'd see he on his hands, he's got like these brass knuckles that spell something out on it, but you're not close enough to read the brass knuckles. Do we got a problem? And is he? Oh, I know, man. We ain't got no problem. And without another word, the giant man like grabs this guy by the back, like the nape of the neck, and strong arms him and just walks him towards the front door, and just complete bouncer mode shoves this guy as hard as he can, and makes a out the door before letting it close behind him. And then you see this towering 10-foot man go back and sit at one of these like lounge booths, and with a very heavy he sits and
Would I know this guy's name?
give me a. You've been here a few times. I would say this is another. Do we have like a. No. I guess it's just another aware. So, I guess perception.
It's an 8.
Okay. I would say you don't know his full name. You know him as the bodyguard for this, not the bodyguard, sorry, the bouncer for this establishment. And you don't exactly know his name, but you know that everyone just calls him Toughstone.
Okay. So I'm gonna look at them and I'll be like, don't mind Twinkle Toes. He's just the bouncer.
And as you say that, your drinks are all brought to y'all. Okay. As everyone is sat drinking their drink, Caleb and Myra, you two arrive to the brink. Like I described this before, a giant gargantuan?
Gargantuan.
Go gargantuan.
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 That's
A
awesome.
massive 5-story block of a building stands before you. And as you're kind of breathing it in, as Saran residents, being to the brink is almost a spectacle. It's like an event. It's something that you can make a day out of. So you are both stepped in front of it. Myra, your back is full. Your backpack is rising above your head, full of your stash. Caleb, you've got a strange sense of, you know, what is, you know, I have this journey in front of me, and this moment is shattered as you hear the door fling open, and a man, a little bit shorter than you, comes flying out the door face first. Both of y'all make reflex saves as he splashes into the wet mud in front of y'all, and mud and dirt tracks and maybe dirt poop or sorry, horse poop get flown in front of y'all. Give me reflex saves.
13.
I need to get water.
If she fails,
12.
can I like step inside? Oh, okay, cool.
I got a 12.
13 to 12. You, with cat reflexes, y'all both just split this guy. It doesn't take much. You kind of just sidestep, and this guy splashes in the mud in front of you, and for a second, you can see that he wasn't knocked out by the fall, but he feels the mud under him, and then he goes, and then he falls asleep.
It's fine. Let's
Well, after you, open the door.
thank you.
You two
You got
enter
manners.
the brink.
Okay.
A slam packed establishment. Caleb, a direct comparison to you is the split ring, but this topples anything that you've ever seen. The split ring takes pride in being beaten down and run down. This place obviously wants to be seen as decadent and nice, and it does have that. You see that maybe the floors are muddy. I mean, you're coming from outside. It's old Western rules. I don't really know. But this place obviously takes pride. You see that on all of the walls are lined with these relics, swords, shields, these artifacts that claim, with little plaques under them that claim that they're these holy angels' weapons, and that these can slay gods, and that these can destroy and bend minds to your will. Crazy claims all around this place that are just kind of setting this up to be just a wild spectacle. But as you two step
You ever
inside,
been here?
I've been here once, but I've never like been in the chasm. I've been here once. It was my 10th birthday. Never again.
Oh, really?
Never
Yeah, I
again.
never could afford this. This was way above my pay grade, but now I actually have money, so maybe I can actually buy a sandwich or something. I don't know.
A dead body ended up on the table on top of my cake. So
Oh, that's
yeah,
memorable.
never again.
Yeah. All right. Well,
If you want a drink, get a drink. But yeah, I'm gonna see about ordering some food. Why doesn't it just say what it is? This is so inconvenient.
okay. With struggle, y'all eventually are able to order some very overpriced and very under delivering liquor. but you get your food and drink. And as you're at the bar, kind of sipping your drink or eating your food, it's a mess of porridge. Everyone in the Brink hears almost unnaturally loud someone's voice. All right, folks, settle in, settle in. We are in for an adventurous night here at the Chasm. And there's a, yeah, people with some cheers. People across the Chasm, almost like you're in a giant football stadium. You can hear far away. And you assume as this man or woman is speaking, wherever they have placed themselves and whatever they are speaking to, you think they are using to advantage the chasm and the acoustics of this giant ravine to echo and boom their voice throughout this entire space. All right. Just to settle some confusion, folks, today is the Master Replenishing Day! Yeah, that's right, folks. All of the strongholds, the tavern in the chasm. What's the name, PJ?
The Verdant Vault.
The Verdant Vault. All of the strongholds will be replenished today. Yeah. Now, folks, it is my duty and my shame to tell you, there is one caveat. We only have one spot for adventure tonight. Boo, boo, boo. I know. But fear not. Traveling into the chasm is the ones. Well, I guess there's four of them. The four. The deadly. The Titan Killers!
The fighting what?
The Titan Killers.
Oh,
Was all of that cut out because I'm yelling?
No.
The louder you get, the
Some of it. Okay.
Just that last part.
Okay, Titan Killers. But people cheer, and you see these three, like he announced four, but you see three individuals step out. One of them is in heavy gold and silver shaded armor with this giant wolf skin attached to each of the shoulder blades and goes down his back like a cape. His mask or helmet is on his face, so you cannot see what he looks like, but he's got like this Crucible Knight helmet, so there's two horns that come off the top and everything is shaded and angled very tight to his face. But he steps out of the crowd and there's this giant great sword on his back, and as he steps out, he pulls the sword from his back and the crowd cheers and goes crazy. And then stepping out from behind him are these two other individuals who, when in comparison to the first guy, do not have the, lack of a better word, aura of the first guy. These two kind of stumble out of the crowd. One of them is this skinnier guy in chainmail, who is just kind of stepping out and avoiding all of the attention. He isn't making eye contact with anyone. You see a heavy bruise on this guy's eye. And he kind of limps out of the crowd. Many of the crowds don't kind of pay attention to it. They're just kind of so set up in the moment. And then a woman who, Caleb, you would find very similar to yourself. She steps out and she's very broad on the shoulders. You can see she's got wraps around her wrist and she's in like this tank top and these like fighting shorts. And you kind of see that she steps out And even she, you see these cuts and bruises all on her, but these look a little bit more debilitating than yours as she steps out and she looks like she's in pain. But they all eventually take in the crowd and all right, settle down, settle down. We've got a few hours until the party begins, and our great adventuring party will go down into the chasm. So settle down, get your drinks, get your food, and enjoy the Brink. And there's some cheers and claps, and the three that were announced as the Titan Killers split themselves. The one man in giant crucible armor, you see he goes and you assume, you don't know if it's his girlfriend or either a maiden or someone, but he goes up to some woman and then they go up the stairs. This guy is in full armor. He almost gets a cheer. People are trying to buy him drinks whenever he passes. And then the other two just assimilate into the crowd, kind of not wanting to be seen. As the chaos dims and everything kind of settles, you all take in what has been said. I would say you three especially, sorry, my points don't matter, I know that. Cassian, Myra, and
Bjorn.
Caleb would take a special notice of him saying that there will be one journey into the chasm today. Okay. What is everyone doing as the chaos dies?
Caleb really quickly whispers to Mira, I didn't know we had to reserve the chasm.
Interesting. I'm gonna go talk to the gentleman that just announced. Obviously, I pushed whatever's left in that bowl. I just push it away, and then I kind of get up and I go
Finish
talk
it
with the
for her.
other. Yeah, be my guest. You can totally have it. I just it's not palatable. Could use some rosemary. So I go up to him. I'm like, excuse me, sir. So I'm an herbalist shop. I'm supposed to deliver to an outpost in the chasm. Like getting in the chasm, like do you have to reserve to get even down there or something? I don't know. First time down there, okay?
I'm gonna say,
Yes.
unknowing this, I'm also making my way to the announcer.
A first timer. Well, fear not, fear not. We give this service every day, 7 days a week. Today is just the great replenishing, so we can only offer the one spot, and that spot is claimed. So if you need some information, talk to someone else.
Well, I'm part of the replenishment, so I'm delivering literally medical goods to an outpost. So yeah, splints and stuff like that. So
I
This is the
would
first time they're-
recommend talking to.
it's the first time they're ordering from me. So
Let me get it. Let me get it. Hold on. Have it
and I literally got the order this morning. So
Ceylon.
I would consider talking to Amu. He keeps track of all of the ledgers. Everything kept on. What would they be called? The pulleys? Anything kept on
The lifts.
the lifts. He keeps track of. So if you're supposed to be down there, he will let you know.
Where can we find Timu?
On an app.
did he say Timu? I thought he said Babe.
Is it Amu?
I said
Amu,
Mamu,
but
but
Amu.
Timu works.
Timu it is.
He's a
That's just
small
what
boy
Caleb
who
is-
wears a red sash. He will be walking around with a red book. I cannot tell you where to find him.
We'll go find Amu. Then he would
Cassian.
be by the pulleys, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
One would assume. Cassian, as you go up to the announcer, you get a second wave of like deja vu and confusedness, and I need you to go ahead. Roll me. Funnily enough, don't let this scare. Roll me a sanity check.
At 12. I got
Okay.
Hold on. And then +2.
Okay, with a 14, you immediately have to ground yourself and tell yourself that things are not like it's almost like you're immediately hit with whoa, this is weird, and I feel like something's pulling the strings. Like I feel like, whoa, I've never seen any of these people. And then you are now looking at the backside of Mira, and you see a familiar man bun and a scarred shoulders, lacking a sling this time, but you would assume Caleb standing next to her. And this feeling, you're able to ground yourself, but you're just hit with like a, what is going on?
Okay. I guess I'm gonna be kind of like lost in that moment, like where you're looking at somebody, but it's not really like registering. All those thoughts are going through my head. Snap out of it, and like I'm almost gonna run to her and just tap her on the shoulder.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? What are you doing here?
But
Wait,
Hey, Cassian.
We're from the
What-
sewer.
what?
Sewer.
Okay. Okay.
I got an order from one of the outposts. That's why I'm here. And then I hired muscles here.
Heyo.
Yeah. Hey. You look the same. Neither good nor
Thanks.
bad. It looks painful.
That's all right.
We have a table. Would you care to join?
Well, we just actually finished eating. And I've got to go talk with the pulley man.
Wait. Wait, I'm sorry. Did you say you had a delivery?
Yes, I do.
Does that mean you have a ticket to go down?
That's why I'm talking to the pulley man. Because
I can
it's
see-
We didn't know we had to make a
replenishing day.
reservation.
Yeah.
You know.
I just got the order this morning. There was no instructions, so I gotta
So
I gotta get everything straightened.
normally we just pay for the ride down, but occasionally they have to restock the outposts. We just happen to be here on that day, so that locks up all the lifts.
Yes.
However,
And
I can supply you with some really big muscle and a really strong shooting sword if you would allow us to accompany you.
You have the
I
others?
look over. I look over. Do I see Bjorn at the table? I just
Bjorn?
wave.
What are you doing as I have to, is it Mira or Myra?
It was Mira,
Mira.
but Myra
Okay, Mira.
works.
I just
Mira.
had to set that in stone. Mira.
Yeah, Mirror.
Okay, what does Mira see as Bjorn is at the table?
Are you talking to Bjorn or Mira right now?
What is Bjorn doing?
Oh, Bjorn is eating and drinking ale, and then he sees Myra waving, and he goes, "The witch, yes."
So slamming his ale down. Oh, she had to leave on that one. She was like,
Oh,
I'm out.
Okay.
All right. Called her a witch. Jules, get back on.
Which is the right term, but thanks. Maybe let's not use that word. Anyways, what happened to you?
I have been eating and drinking here. What happened to you? You left with everybody.
I went back to my store
Oh,
after
speaking of
helping
which, and I pull out the chicken leg. Is there anything you can harvest on this before I turn it into soup?
You hear audible around you, just as patrons.
Didn't you salt that?
I
Do
did.
what?
Yeah.
Would it be
You salt
rotting?
that?
Oh yeah, it's
No, they
it's been
salted it.
brined. Yeah, it's been brined.
No, I think I'm good. Enjoy, but I cooked that first thoroughly. Well done.
Soup it is. Soup it is.
Anywho,
So, apart from your massive chicken leg, w- who wants to go down to the chasm? Yeah, I heard it's fun.
Oh yeah, I'm in.
Cool. Both
Okay.
the big guys. Well, the
Well,
little
if
big
you're
guy
going,
and
I
the
have
big
to
guy.
go as well.
I mean, I'm already heading down there, so
Oh, yes. Right. Ticket. Do you have the ticket?
I gotta go talk to the bully dude. DM, real quick. I brought the order receipt that was sent to
Yeah.
us, correct? Okay.
Sure.
So I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna go see Amu. Is that the name that we decided? Not Timu, Amu.
Oh, it was Emma.
Wamu.
Yeah.
Wamu.
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 Oh, I didn't hear that at all.
Sounds like it's from
Wamu.
the Lion King.
Or
Well,
YMCA.
So
Anyways,
you could probably get him to come to the table. All you have to do is tell the guy that there's a handling surcharge for every hour you sit here with the goods.
Mm-hmm.
cool. We'll do that. Anyways,
And we're just your
I'm
backup.
gonna
We're
I-
just here for protection.
I go to the pulleys and I look for a dude in red with a ledger with a pen.
Yeah.
I look for that dude.
It doesn't take long. You see what you assume to be Wamu, a dark-skinned man who is wrapped in a red cloth, pretty much like a onesie. He's got sandals on and he's got slicked back hair to one side, and he is just looking at his ledger. He's not paying attention to really anyone. He's making sure that all the rope servants are moving everything. He goes towards, and all of these, man, I cannot think of the word.
Platforms?
Platforms. Jeez. All of the platforms are, you see no one is allowed on or off of the platforms who are not the workers loading them. People stay very clear, and you can see there's even a guard at the front of the platform who's just making sure. He's really like a half bouncer. He's not in any armor. He's got a sword on his side, but he's just making sure no one comes and tries to mess with anything. But you see Wamu kind of standing in front of it, just marking things in his ledger.
I go up, I say, Mr. Wamu, a moment of your time, please. And I kind of show the receipt, and I'm like, I got an order for Iron Rest Outpost. I got no instructions. So,
And he grabs it with like a finger and he holds it up. This is private. I cannot help you with that. He just goes back.
Well, tell him it's for the
You're not there.
replenishing.
it's for the replenishing. So I don't.
And he grabs it again. It says nowhere on here it is for the replenishing. This here is a private contract. And you snatch it back, and he kind of like gives you a little.
Hey, just sneak it onto his notes.
That is private contract. I cannot help you. You must wait in line, just like all the other.
Fair enough. How much is the ticket to get on?
Well, on a regular day, mm, what, a silver, was it, PJ? I think
Yeah.
it's just like a silver.
Yeah.
On the regular day, 1 silver per member trying to enter. And then when you get out, we charge you another.
You broke out that last part. What did you say? On
When,
replenishing day?
when you get out, we will charge you another.
And how much am I technically supposed to get for this order? Supply and demand here.
I would say this is a very high risk delivery and something that you've never that's not common to get privately contracted. So I would say 5 silver per item successfully transported.
And just so I can remember, that was how many items that I had? That was 20 of
50.
that was 25 of the splints and then 25 of the bombs. Okay.
Bowling.
I'm gonna get over 100 silver.
250.
Okay. Cool.
Be roomies.
You'd have
Maybe my dad
25
would rather
gold.
you. Like,
Or
All right. Yeah. Fair enough. Obviously I'll be paying for Caleb. I don't know how everybody else is gonna get through. So,
Cassian.
yeah, I go and I get in line, I pay for our tickets. So that's yeah.
You
That'll
don't know
be-
if we can get tickets though.
I head to the wherever we are supposed to get tickets and go wait in line. So
Before
I'm
I'm probably gonna follow Mira, but like as we are like leaving Huamu, can I like take a gander at the like mechanism for like this lowering platform and like what would it take to lower a platform?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a investigation check.
meta or outside. Uh, he said there was one adventuring party that's going down today, and that ticket's already been sold. And that was the guy in the armor and the other 2 people.
Well,
Y'all
they're
heard
clearly
that,
not
so.
fit to go down though. They're like 2 of
Yeah,
them
they
are
were all
clearly
like
almost
bruised and
dead.
yeah.
And the other guy is probably sleeping with someone. So
So yes.
Jeez, keep it PG, Jules.
You could just be having a nice chat.
If we attack him and dress Cassian up in his armor, then they'll think we're them.
Yeah, I could
Or
totally
with
wear that.
your brawn, if you wanted to play the part, try joining their party.
But
They
they only
have to-
have 4 people. We have 5.
then we can pay the extra.
Pay our own way. But by their bruises, they're gonna need somebody to actually heal them. And extra muscle never hurt anybody.
And we technically don't have to stay with them.
That's true.
Technicality.
Once we go down.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah, we could ask him to join the party.
By the way, 50 times 5 is 250.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Somebody said 100. I wasn't paying
No,
attention to
that was Jules.
I said you get more than 100 silver.
yeah.
Technically, that's correct.
Technically, they're both right.
Would get the prices right?
Okay, so anyway, go back to the game. I was just remembering.
So what did you get, Caleb, for your roll?
10.
10. You can see that yes, these pulleys are attached, but these ropes go down through the the first floor, and you can see that it goes into the floor, and these ropes or chains or whatever is holding these in place go down into the floor, and what you would assume the basement is of this establishment is where all of the maintenance or control of these ropes would be.
But like, is there like a lever or something for it to activate it going
Not
down?
not
Or
not up here. Um Not up here. You would assume if it's not up here, it would have to be down below because you don't see
okay,
any other control or mechanism up here. You just know that the mechanism continues down below. So if there's any other place, it would have to be down there.
got it. Sweet.
So if we're gonna go ask the adventuring party or whatever, I actually want to try talking to the chick and the other guy that had a bruise and see if we can find them because they kind of just disappeared into the crowd. That one guy, he went upstairs and yeah. So yeah, that's who I'm like, okay, if we're gonna go find him, let's go find at least one member of the party and we're gonna go talk to them and just see.
Okay.
So
Is anyone else going up with Mira?
I'll go.
I will.
I am not. I'm going to walk to the second stair, like not go upstairs, but like stay in that middle so I can see where they're going and watch the crowd.
Okay.
I'll stay with Cassian, just because there's ale down here.
And as we do that, I'm just going to take mine off and hand it to him. This was
Okay.
terrible here.
You two go and kind of get a vantage point at the stairs and just watch the chaos that is the Brink. You three, it takes a little bit of searching. You kind of are just walking around this first. It's like trying to find your friend at the bar late at night. Like you're searching through a whole crowds of people, and you're like, dude, get away from me. Until eventually, at a very like two-person table, there at the very back corner of the Brink, you see the two adventurers, both hand on the table, kind of leaned into it, leaning almost on each other, just talking quietly amongst themselves.
so they look pretty ragged for wear, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I kind of adjust my pack and I kind of go over. I'm like, I don't mean to be rude and I don't mean to pry, but
We don't
y'all,
want drinks right now. We're all fine.
I'm not a wench. I'm an herbalist.
Oh, we just assumed you were a fan.
No,
Can you go to?
I don't even know who you are. Other than y'all look like crap and you're fixing to go back down there. Y'all need help, like healing help, bad.
And she looks up to you. I think you're right. I think we do need help. I think Adric has lost his mind, and she slams her fist back on the table, and you can see her friend kind of like soothes her, and it's like, no, just calm down. It's gonna be okay.
Seeing that,
And
I'm gonna look at Bjorn and be like, that looked a little hostile. Maybe we should go down.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast a glance back over at Cassian and kind of nod, and we'll head that way.
okay,
I'm like, I'm guessing that's your friend that went upstairs.
yes,
Well, I can't do anything about that, but I can at least give you a little something for your bruises, so that they will heal better and faster. I have a bit of a predicament though, and possibly help for y'all. I literally just have to deliver some stuff from my shop to an outpost down there, the Iron Rest. I just need to tag along. And I brought muscle. That
Heyo.
will totally help with whatever your endeavors are. If we can just go with y'all, we'll pay our own tickets. No risk to y'all. We just need to tag along into the chasm.
Okay, roll me a convince. Caleb, go ahead and you give me one as well for your AO.
I got a. Is that right? Yeah, I got a 11.
Okay.
15.
Dang.
15.
She looks up at y'all. While I'm sympathetic and I appreciate the offer and the muscle, and she looks at Caleb, Adric would never go for it. And quite frankly, I don't think we're going to survive the trip. I think
Then
you're
why stay
doomed if
with
you
him?
choose to come with us.
But this Adric guy, obviously, question. What makes him the dude that, like, tells y'all what to do? Just asking.
Is it
Adric
for
has led
money?
us for a long time. He has saved us more than we could count. It's just become second nature to listen.
Then don't. You have an option, and if you're tired of him,
And not
And take
I could
shame
be
as a quitter.
well, not only that, he's got all the good armor and stuff. No offense. You guys don't look like you
Well-
guys are getting paid like he does.
Well, I prefer to keep it light, but Thomas here, he was our shield warden, but now he has no shield. Lost it in our last raid. Adric cares not.
what if
Says
we
we are
convince him?
destined to go.
Or, sometimes drastic measures have to be taken with any relationship or any situation. Y'all have
Or-
missing gear, and y'all obviously are not getting paid as much as he is. Say you won't, y'all. Sometimes you have to put the hammer or the foot down and say you won't go unless you get some extra help, because y'all obviously need gear upgrades, medical help. And
Or-
no offense, if we're down there, I can possibly make y'all last longer while down there.
Do y'all even like fighting? Is this even what
And-
y'all want to do?
She makes a good point too.
Like, y'all
As she
could be
kinda-
painters.
Sits, Bjorn and Cassian come up behind, and y'all can now hear. Caleb, were you saying something?
Caleb has this idea in his mind, and he keeps like trying to, but like this is better than what he has. His idea is for everybody to like hop in a barrel and just stay hidden. They'll pay their way, they'll do everything, but then they'll just like hide in a barrel, and then if something bad happens, they can pop out as like surprise guards. But he's like, oh no, they probably need this too more than hidden.
Caleb, I would love for you to give me a perform check.
Okay.
As your internal monologue, you battle to keep that inside versus if you actually suggest that to the group.
I love this.
I got a 7.
You kind of like, no, that's not a good idea. And you look back to the group and everyone, and you now see Bjorn and Cassian on your left. And everyone's looking at you like, what?
What's not a
And
good
Cassian,
idea?
coming into the conversation, all you hear is something about hiding in barrels and popping out as a surprise. And Bjorn as well.
What did I miss?
Oh, no,
I
don't
don't
worry
know
about it.
about
It's
that.
it's a stupid idea. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
We would need a very big barrel.
Well, I mean, it would be individual barrels, but like you would need a big
Well,
barrel.
I don't quite know about barrels, but I think you, Mira, have a point. I don't know if you told her your name. I don't think you did, but I think
I was
you
like,
have a
I'm
point.
Mira Self.
Heard. You, Mira, I think you have a point. I think it would be a lot better with some help, and but it's up to Adric. He makes the call and he has the ticket. If
We can threaten him.
Who is this Adric?
well, I do
I don't
not
think
please.
Adric's a
threatening.
guy in armor.
I don't think threatening a guy that goes down to the chasm regularly is a good idea.
Listen, Adric is like a brother to us. He is just blind right now.
He needs
Prideful.
guidance.
I think prideful is the word you're looking for.
I'm sorry. Could you fill me in? I'm kind of stuck in a barrel at the moment, and I think that's.
We got to go talk to the dude that went upstairs.
Yeah, because that's the only way, peaceful way, we can get into the chasm. So we have to talk to him to see if we can join their party.
Well, that should be very hard. They don't look very useful. Look how useful we look. Apart from maybe Caleb.
I'm the Brink boy.
Cassian, stop. That's no way to get into anyone's party. Cassian. Money can't fix everything.
You'd be surprised.
Money cannot fix everything.
Actually, I'm with her on this one.
Sure.
You're
That's
not
why.
gonna- They
That's
probably
why
have
you're a
enough
slave.
money
and
already. What is
she's
your money
cursed.
gonna do when they get thousands of tips?
They get tips.
What is your money gonna do?
Let's find out.
DM, when she says money can't fix all the problems, I look at Cassian. Do I kind of put two and two together that this guy, he's definitely on the higher tiers of Zoran?
So go ahead and give me an intuition check at a blessed die. Off of your statement that you made earlier in the session about his smudge marks. I would say that Mira has already pieced a few details.
I mean, I kind of feel like it's obvious. He's like high-end leathers and stuff.
Yes, but he's wearing adventuring gear and he's trying to give a sense.
Yeah, he's trying.
I got a 7 total.
Okay. Absolutely, you can tell this guy has money. More money than you have ever had. Easily. It doesn't take much to see that, from the fake smudge marks to the unmarked leather armor and breastplate, the sword by his side that looks like it's never been drawn. You can see a few things that this guy is trying to give a sense. He's poor facing. That's what it looks like.
I know it. That's all I say. I look right
You
at Cassian.
physically say that?
I know it.
See, she agrees.
And then I just.
Money fixes everything.
That's not what she's
Oh
talking
no
about,
no 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 no! That is not.
No
and I
backing
will
out
talk
now,
later.
madam.
Cassian, you do realize that she's not from where you're from.
We're all from Zoran.
Yeah, but
Let us
she's
go.
from where
Different
money
parts
is.
of Zoran, and you're definitely not from my part.
That's obvious. But I forgive you.
Very.
Let's go.
Okay. Where y'all going?
I don't know.
Not what.
I'm
Wait,
sorry.
wait.
I say let's go, and I'm staring at them like.
Yeah, Cassian says, "Let's go," and he turns around and he walks into the crowd, and no one follows him, and just is like,
We need to wait until this guy gets back down.
Yeah, something tells me he's having an entertaining
a time to himself.
Yes.
well,
I'm not going to interrupt that.
honest, and you hear the boy speaking from the table. To be quite honest, I don't think you're gonna see much of him until the raid. He likes to drink himself into oblivion before the journey.
Well, the next time he comes out.
Well, that's a pretty stupid strategy.
What you gonna do? Just
Um,
stand right there
What are
in
you
the
gonna
hallway?
do? Go to the room that you don't even know where he is? Just, oh, hello, you here? Are you here? Are you like?
we could knock on doors and say room service.
Listen to the big man.
Well,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
There's
Like 5 people, a buffed up Viking.
It's a really good service.
Like,
there's 5 of us. We can knock out all these rooms pretty quickly.
well, if you're so bold, I didn't realize. He's in room 3, guys. He's our friend. We know where he sleeps.
Yeah, well, that's we're just playing with you.
Right, for sure.
okay, thank you. And I'm going to start heading upstairs.
Okay,
I'm following right after her. I'm like,
heard.
this is gonna look bad if it's just her.
I'm going to
Okay,
disappear into the crowd.
give me a stealth.
I'm gonna
check.
go. I'm
I'm
gonna go with
grabbing
them. and
Caleb
chill
by
at
the
end of
collar.
hall.
Yeah, I grabbed Caleb
I'm
by the
with you.
collar. I'm like,
I'm with
I'm
you.
not. 2 women knocking on a door where there's some interesting activity. Probably not good idea. You're coming with.
It's a 12.
No, I'm with
Dirty.
you. I'm letting you drag me. I'm like, let's do it.
Okay, you 3 are going upstairs. You got a 12 for stealth, and you're disappearing into the crowd of the first level, right?
Mhm.
This right here.
Mhm.
Okay. And are you doing anything with that disappearance?
I
They didn't tell
am
us which level.
I'm ensuring that the 2 that they were talking to gave us accurate information. Like I want to
Okay.
see if they're talking while everybody else goes.
Okay. And then Bjorn, what did you were cutting out when you said that?
I was gonna go with them and then stand at the end of the hall, so I'm not necessarily visible. But if they wanted to try anything, they would see that there's a big man
Gotcha.
standing outside.
Got you. Cool. You 3 head to the second level at first. This level is almost a copy of the first. You see that there's plenty of booths and tables and a second mini bar set up here with a bartender. Just a better view of the chasm and what's down below. It's a little bit more loungy and almost like a VIP area up here. The third level, you guys go up, and these are all the private rooms, like the tavern rentable rooms here. And lined, you would see it's like a horseshoe, right? So it goes like this. On the left side, you see 1, 2, 3 going down, and then you see, well, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He
All
said
right,
3, right?
Here's 3.
Go to room
Yep.
3.
Okay.
I'll knock just in case something bad happens. Should I just knock or do I just go in?
Don't
I-
go
I should-
in.
No, don't go in.
Okay, I'll just knock. I'll just knock.
Oh. Okay.
You knock, and there is like a snorting sound, and then you hear like a man go what?
Room service.
Is that really what we're going with?
No.
Okay.
In a panic, Caleb goes, room service!
Housekeeping.
I guess we're yeah.
I don't want no service.
I think you'll really like this service, sir.
No, what? Ha!
He's like,
Leave me alone.
There's your answer.
Maybe one of the ladies should try.
I'm gonna knock and I'm gonna be like, "Sir, we need to speak to you about your group."
My group.
I do not think it's a good idea to go down there without help because they look like they will die if you do not get them patched up and the things that they need. So we are here to offer, if you would let us come along with you, we will pay for ourselves, and we have things that will heal your party members, and we have a lot of muscle to help.
Roll me a convince.
Okay, okay. Where's convince in social? I got a 14.
Okay, 14. You finish your speech, and then you can hear like the creak of wood, and then a heavy, and then footsteps coming pretty fast. And then the door in front of you swings open, and then in front of you is the same person you saw earlier, still in the armor, but the helmet is off. He is holding the door swaying slightly, and as you open it, it looks like, just from first impression, you can see his eyes are really red, and you don't know if this is like because he is super drunk or maybe like he was crying. Like his face is super red and puffy, and he opens the door and he points a finger at you through the door. You listen here. The Titan killers are killers.
I'm just gonna
We
say,
need help
like,
from the likes of you.
I'm gonna interrupt him and be like, Are you okay? You seem troubled."
Not only
I'm
that,
fine.
aren't you supposed to be like 4 of you, and only 3 of you showed up, and 2 of y'all are badly bruised?
And do you need a hug?
Yes.
When you say, isn't there 4 of you, you can see his face snaps to you, and like his lip like quivers a little bit, and then he like drops his finger down. You're
Okay,
right.
come here. Come here.
Group
You go hug him, and you hug him, and
Motherly
he's like,
instinct.
"There was 4 of us. Me brother.
He
He's
didn't
gone.
make it out, did he? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, buddy.
He's lost. He's not gone. You listen here.
Well, maybe we
He's
can help you
in
find
there.
him.
Yeah. If he's not, if you didn't lose him, well, I mean, like if he's just misplaced, not.
Who are you? What do you want to help me for?"
Well, your
Hey, I'm Caleb.
your friends look very
Nice to meet you.
badly injured. And if you go down there, you will
They're
most
fine.
likely lose more of them.
Their bruises say otherwise.
And look, I know you don't want our help. You think you'll be okay. But listen, it doesn't always work out how we want. And you're clearly already hurting. And if you go into this blindly, you will hurt even more than you already are.
And if
Nope.
you need some credibility, look, we're just throwing this out here. She and I took down a Rykorax.
Giant Thunderbird.
Yeah,
You?
that was
True, I was
us.
there.
That was us.
I saw it.
Roll me a convince, all of y'all.
Oh crap.
Oh, I got another
Ooh.
14.
Okay. Ooh, 14.
I got a 6.
Did you empty out your whole bag, Mira?
I've got my basic supplies, but I don't have my Rykorax. So.
Hey! Bjorn has the leg.
Bjorn has the leg.
the leg.
Bjorn has the leg. Bjorn!
All right, I'll come over and pull out the leg.
Okay,
See?
with the leg, he steps back. Oh. All right, listen. You may be who you say you are. What, what do you want? Why would you help me?
We want to help you, and we all have our own reasons for needing to go down there, but we can't get down there. So it's either you and your party risk maybe getting very injured or death, or you have support, and we can all help each other out.
Mutual benefits for all. With no risk. Well, I mean, there's risk of just going into the chasm.
There's
That's the
less
whole.
risk.
I'd like to say, imagine how quickly the name Titan Killers will be forgotten when you're all dead at the bottom of the chasm.
Hit the hammer on the
Will
head
be
there,
the chasm
Born.
killed.
Bjorn.
That's
Titan
your
Killers.
personality.
And I don't
I
think
mean-
getting blackout drunk before fighting helps.
Listen,
I don't think
Missy,
I have my.
I'm not here to be judged.
I'm not
If
judging
you
you.
are who you say you are, then you can prove it. You prove it, then sure, I'll
Prove it
take you.
how.
The bodyguard.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'll shove the Riker Rock's leg right into his hand. Like, here, you can hold it.
Can hold all 8 feet of it.
That
The
doesn't mean
the bodyguard.
nothing. You're
The
big enough to
bodyguard.
rob anyone. That doesn't mean you killed the bird.
No, we killed the bird.
No, we killed
just
it.
took a run.
He hacked its thigh off.
We asked him to. So
Well, to prove that and many other random claims by you, you will get something for me. The big oaf downstairs. He goes by the name of Thrawn Toughstone.
The blonde one?
He's big, he's strong, stupid. He wears a rabbit's foot around his neck. If you can get that without getting squashed into a little puddle, then I'll believe you.
We have a spy.
And you'll come to the chasm with me, and you'll help me find my brother. Deal?
Anybody object?
No.
No
We'll
objections.
just give it over,
We'll
right?
try.
Alrighty.
He shakes your hand.
I hate
Okay.
what I'm fixing to have to do. Question:
Hey,
Do
we
we
do
want?
have a spy.
Yes, we do have a spy.
But
We
you
also
don't
have an
know that.
herbalist. We can put something in his drink and roofie him. He'd go to sleep.
You don't
I do not have those
technically
herbs
know
on
that's
me at
my
the moment.
profession.
You also know where pressure points are.
I could just tackle him.
He is the official bouncer for the tavern, just to reaffirm that.
Or he
I'm
might
sure
be
he's not that
sleeping.
tall, right?
We never know. He's 10
He
Ten
feet.
was
foot.
10 foot.
Caleb
I'm like,
cannot
I
doesn't
have
put two and two together.
I'm like, I've got an idea. Do y'all trust me?
Yeah.
This is such a stupid idea. Okay. So I'm like, okay. Can't believe I'm fixing to do this. I go get a drink, 2 drinks, and I go over to the bouncer, and I sit across from him, and I slide him the other drink.
He
I'm like-
is
Roofie.
laid back at this booth. People are kind of crowded around. He's got his eyes closed, just kind of enjoying the moment, and he hears like the scraping of the table in front of him, and he opens his eyes, and he just sees like you sliding the drink. And he leans forward and in his giant hand, he picks the cup up, and he can hold it like just like this.
Shot glass.
No, I got the big things.
Oh, it's just like an ale.
Yes.
Okay. He picks it up, even so, small in his giant hand.
It's straight from the bar. I just bought you a drink.
And he slams the cup down. And he leans back. I hope you don't want nothing in return.
What if we just get him so
No.
drunk that he
Um,
passes out?
I just wanted to do a bit of a trade. If you will.
Trade?
Yeah, you got a rabbit foot necklace, don't you?
Yeah.
Ask him what it is first.
So, it's just a rabbit foot necklace, right? Or is it something else?
It's me, Lucky Rabbit's foot.
Cool, where'd you get it?
A rabbit.
Well, did you kill it yourself or did you buy it from a store?
I stepped on it.
Nice. That's awesome.
Thank you. I kind of like it.
He could have a different foot from a Rectorax.
Do not be selling off my chicken foot.
It's just the
So-
foot, though. It's not the leg.
I do a bit of a small adventuring myself. I ended up accidentally stepping on this really, really weird snail type thing. And I have had the
The best
guess-
week of my life.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to say this with a straight face. I've had the best luck of my life. Seriously, like, my shop has had we're booming at the moment. And I honestly, you gotta check this stuff out. And so I have 2 vials of the snail sewer acid, and I kind of just push them forward, and I'm like, this stuff will eat through nearly anything also.
He picks it up. Where did you get it?
Believe it or not, the sewers. I accidentally fell down there.
Sewers.
Yeah.
You fell into the sewers and lived to tell the tale.
That's actually kind of really surprising since
And
like
your
40
party.
people ran out of a tower that were from down in the sewers. I was in the group.
Oh, you were outside the gate when the bird attacked.
Yeah, that's what happened. A lot of us ran to the sewer entrance just to kind of get away because the bigger one showed up afterwards. It was just
And you found this?
stepped on it.
Stepped
And,
on.
That's what I got off my shoe.
We have a knack of stepping on things.
We do. We really do. I was wondering if you'd like to do a trade.
I mean, he could test a little bit of it out if he doesn't.
Yeah, I mean,
believe you.
there's 2 vials. If you want to test one, I mean, that's up to you. I'd be careful where you pour it. Like I said, it'll eat through metal.
And you want my rabbit foot.
Yeah, I need it for an ingredient. I like I said, I'm an herbalist. I have a shop. I need rabbit feet for an ingredient, and I'm not a good hunter. So, and they're all fresh out at the market right at the moment.
Go roll me a convince.
Please.
Really quietly and very quickly, Caleb whispers to Viola, "He's leaning back. I could just grab him,
No,
and then you can
Caleb.
get the foot."
Caleb. If it doesn't work out, then maybe.
Okay,
Um,
okay. Backup
I
plan.
have a
Backup
faith
plan.
point
Okay.
because I might need to re-roll this. In
Okay.
fact, I know I need to re-roll this, so I'm going to use a faith point to do a re-roll. Much better. 15 convinced, and I used a faith
Okay.
point,
Hurt.
so now I'm down to 1. So
For an ingredient. And
no.
will you sell what you make?
Say yes.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'd use it for. Like I said, I have a shop, so
You can literally sell it.
unless you prefer me to just buy
Where
it. I
is
mean,
your shop?
you said Lowstone, right? That's the lower quarter. It's south down in Lowstone.
He takes like a long look at you. I don't think it should be. And he grabs his necklace. I have had it for quite a long time.
I
You need
understand.
to let
I
go
just was
of
offering.
them.
And you hear like as the rope pops as he tugs it from his neck. I will be visiting you. Salves. He drops it. I
You
won't
probably
forget
have
that.
things with rabbit
Thank you.
feet
You've
in
been
them.
so sweet. I hope I do see you. I'm usually the one getting ingredients, but if you tell Linda where you found me, trust me, I'll hook you up with whatever you need, sweetheart. Thank you.
Linda. That sounds nice.
She is. She's a sweetheart. Bless her heart.
Unless you mess with Mira.
Okay. During this conversation, Cassian, you have stationed yourself near the group, near the two people talking. And you basically are able to confirm that their fears are true. Like, they're just discussing their game plan if they have to go down. Um, uh, you eventually get to a deeper conversation with them where they begin discussing a fourth member who was lost on the last raid and is still either in the chasm or has either been captured. And I'd say through this listening, you are able to pick up that it was a Darkling attack that separated this group.
He's probably a slave now.
And also, during your listening, you would hear a large and heavy ka-chunk. All right, folks, everyone listen up. We've got the supply run going down. And everyone's like, yeah. And all three platforms with all of these loaded supplies, you hear a and it looks like the brakes had been taken off as now they begin to swing just a little bit. You see three groups of individuals load onto each platform. And what catches your eye is on the middle platform, you see three people dressed in red robes, or was it orange? I think it was red. Dressed
It was
in
red.
red silken robes, similar to what you had seen on the dock just a few days ago. And they begin their descent. All three platforms, different speeds as the weights are different, begin traveling down. People are cheering them as they go down. Drinks get bought and toasted in the tavern. But all of the platforms begin their descent.
I'm twirling the rabbit's foot. Even while he's talking, I'm still going upstairs, and I'm like, I'm getting this done. I got the freaking foot.
You got the foot.
I got the foot.
Nice.
Yay, let's
See,
go
I knew it
upstairs.
would be easy.
Don't underestimate the feet. That sounded way weirder than I thought it was.
The acid. Don't underestimate the acid.
Yeah, I got rid of both vials of that.
Man, I really
I might
didn't
regret
want
that
to
later.
have to chokehold that guy. He looked kind of tough, so I'm glad you got it.
Yeah. Little bartering goes a long way. Anyways.
You four return up to the third level. Again, knocking on a private suite door. Almost like he had completely forgotten the first interaction. You hear, "What?
We have your rabbit foot that you asked for.
I don't have a rabbit."
The one off the
He is
big blonde oak.
Is his door locked? I kind of just
As you open it, it's not locked.
I just kind of, sweetheart, are you okay? Or you've been drinking some more? Yeah, you've been drinking some more.
Heyo,
No.
we're back.
Hello. Did you get it?
Yes, we
I
did.
hold up the necklace.
You slimy pair. And he takes it and he. Oh, that's the one, alright. How did you manage that? You beat it off him.
No.
No, but I have my ways.
Bartering.
Bartering? With Puffstone? Do not kid. But
I mean,
no,
go
worry
ask
not.
him.
Worry not. I do not judge how you got the rabbit foot.
I'd have
But
been a little
now
sweet
I
on
do
him too.
believe your power. As you wish, you four will accompany me and the Titan killers into the chasm. The only caveat, and he turns, like just lifting his head up off the bed, you have to have your own name. Your group will not stain the Titan killers. And he lays back down.
I don't know. A name?
He did
Thunder
say
Killers.
4. He knows that we got 5 of us, right?
He's drunk. There's 5 of us. We'll get it later.
Mm.
I just tuck him back into bed, and I just kind of fluff
Okay.
his pillow. I'm like, just
I'm
take
gonna
you a
just-
nap, and then I take whatever alcohol's in the room, and I take it out, and I walk out and like, just shut the door.
I'll
Well,
take the alcohol. Thank you.
um,
Yeah, he doesn't need any more of that.
we have to come up with a
So-
name.
He said 4.
Like I
he
said,
doesn't-
he's drunk. He ain't gonna remember. Trust me, the
Yeah.
power of alcohol. There's a reason that it's called spirits.
Hey, we could just say there was another one with us. He didn't notice.
He was too
Yeah.
cross-eyed. Yeah.
We'll just say he drank too much.
Okay,
He was
wait,
hiding
we
behind
actually
Bjorn. He was
we
just,
need to find Cassian actually.
I look over the railing. Do I see him in like the more tavern restaurant part?
I would say with how good he is at blending in, like from that downward angle in the chaos, you don't immediately see him.
Well,
Can't
that
have
and we're
gone
2 floors up,
far.
right?
Yeah, y'all are 2 floors up.
I'm gonna go look for him.
Yeah, we should probably go find him.
Heard. Y'all travel back down the steps. Cassian, you would see as you're pretty much surveying the area, just keeping tabs, you would see your party coming down the stairs.
Okay.
You would have seen them run up the stairs quickly and gleefully, and then
Run
a
up,
couple
run
minutes
down,
later
run
they
up.
come back down.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna see them. I have all the information I need, and I'm just gonna make my way towards them.
Okay. Y'all join.
Okay. After that happens, I'm going to go to the 2 beat up ones, and I'm gonna say we have gotten permission.
Really? He agreed.
And then
Yes, he
I
did.
pull up a chair and I'm like, all right, let's see those bruises. Let me see this. And I just start pulling out some medical supplies, and I'm like,
Okay.
and then I'm like, can I get a raw steak over here? And I
raw
slap
steak?
it on his face.
His
Put that
eye.
on.
You would get a faith point, Mira, and then who were the ones something happened earlier that I meant to do it. I don't remember. Moving on. I'll think of it later. Really, you've convinced him. You will escort us.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't take much convincing. All he asked of us was to just help him find y'all's 4th member and,
You're
for us
going
to
to
have our
help
own
us search for
name.
Killian.
Yeah.
What's his
Oh.
name?
Bless the Lords. Killian.
Killian.
To be fair, your friend did look like he's been crying.
Yeah.
Well,
I had to give him
I
a hug.
don't. I'm not sure if he told you this or would like us telling you this, but the 4th member, Killian, it is his younger brother.
Oh, that
Yeah.
explains so much.
He did tell us.
You
He
mean
did say
he
it was his brother.
wants to find his brother?
Cassian,
What? This is a question we need to answer.
yes, he wants to find his brother because
Alive?
He's
his
up in
What
his
brother.
kind of
room
question?
drunk, crying that he lost his brother.
Cassian,
He's up in
just
his room
because you don't
crying.
have a good relationship with your
Nothing
family,
means much more in Zaran than family.
Yeah,
in the lower parts, Cassian,
I've seen High
not
Orange.
where you live.
Sure. Let's find his brother.
Okay. Are you guys just going to basically wait the hour?
Okay, so wait, do I know anything about Darklings?
You've been into the chasm, so you would have seen them.
Would I know enough to make certain purchases?
Like from them?
For them?
You would know. Okay, I'll put it to you this way. You would know enough to know that, yes, Darklings are goblin-ish in nature and, like, chaotic, but they can be reasoned with. And, even
Tiny
in a way have their own kind of dominion in the chasm. They're almost respected down there. So hearing of a random violent attack is a little bit weird. But yes, I would say you would have maybe even spoken to one. If not you directly, someone in your party.
Okay.
Would I know what Darklings like to do with humans?
Um, I would say, as any Zoran resident, you have
She's
all
not a resident.
heard.
I'm from everywhere,
Then
from all around.
give me a knowledge check to even know if you know what a Darkling is.
Okay, not 12 plus 5.
Okay, you definitely know what a Darkling is.
I drew a picture.
Yeah,
Picture,
they're
picture.
they're little rodents. They dwell in the chasm. They find it as their home. They sometimes break out and roam Zoran a little bit, but they really hold dominion in the chasm. They more yes, there have been stories and legends of darklings loving to eat little human children, but recently, as you have been more accustomed to Zoran, you have learned that these are more really just runts that love to rob people of their blankets and their pillows and anything that would be comforting, their large jackets, anything that these darklings find appealing or comforting, they just up people off of. So you know them more to be as nuisance to people.
So like the monsters in Undertale.
Yeah.
Okay. Good job securing passage, y'all. And where are we going?
Don't ask.
I know where I'm going.
So
I know where we
we
need
need to
go.
pay for ourselves.
Yes.
Oh,
I ask. Well, either Cassian knows or our new party members, and I'm still wrapping up another cut or something like
And we
that.
have to come up with a group name.
Thunder Killers would be really cool.
Wait,
Just throwing that out there.
Not Cassian. Caleb has not talked this entire time because all he is thinking about is like group names. So whenever you say that, he's like, "Oh, maybe we could be the Rygomax or the Electric Band or
I'm gonna
the
see
Slimers
how
or the
hard Caleb is thinking, and I'm just gonna be like,
Now Pals,
do you have an
Chasm
opinion?
Buddies, Cassian and the Peasants, the Pit Divers.
I like that one.
Asking her the
the
four
White
monkeys.
Snow. We could always go with not the Titan Killers. If we go with Chasm Survivors, it's kind of hopeful that we make it out alive. I don't know. This is so stressful. This is so
Barrett
stressful. I don't know what to do.
He's in the middle of wrapping these two up, and is laughing.
I'm just gonna be
Oh,
like,
sweetheart, he is thinking about this way too hard.
Caleb, do you have an opinion?
I mean, I've just got ideas. I don't know. I don't know what to do. This is crazy.
Well, you got a lot of ideas. Do you actually know how to write and read, or no?
A little bit, yes. I'm not great, but I'm okay.
So I out of my pack, I hand him a quill and turn to an empty page in my journal, and I'm like, write some of your ideas, sweetheart,
Okay,
and
he's
we'll discuss this
it's
as a
just
group later.
Oh, maybe we could go with this. Maybe we could do this.
There,
Okay.
there you go.
But they're all bad.
yeah. I'm
None
about to
of them are
say,
good.
can we get a performance on that? Like,
Absolutely.
Oh, that is awesome. I'm like, just write them down. Just write them down. We'll discuss them
It's like
later.
my son's, like the letters are backwards, and
Yeah,
It looks like a second grader.
The longer the word, the more like misspelling they are. You know. Yeah.
Oh,
Definitely doesn't
you
know how to
definitely
spell
are,
like
Yeah,
you
Ryko
definitely have to roll a
characteristic.
perform.
Oh, that's
I got
awesome.
like I think that's a 9.
Okay.
I'm imagining this in the Broken Creation spelling,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just okay. This is
Yeah.
horrible.
Very, very mediocre names.
We could do
potentially
something with us
awesome. He
not
just
knowing
forgot
each
to
other
write the
much.
rest of the word. Like,
Yeah, but you'll spend the better half of an hour, kind of brainstorming names, and just taking in your last bit of surface air before you all prepare for. Yes, Cassian, this is not your first time into the chasm, but this is your first time without a guarded escort provided by your house. Um, so everyone gets kind of a butterfly feeling in their stomach for maybe just a few seconds before you have to fight it off. But that's all quickly cut off by footsteps. You can hear very heavy footsteps coming down the tavern, and
Metal?
when those footsteps are heard, the whole tavern goes, "Oh, he's coming! It's about to happen! It's about to happen!" Yeah! Tonight, going down into the chasm from the brink, we've got the Titan, led by the fierce Adric Fields. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Can I-
And followed in suit Thomas March and Lily Windfist. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Can I do something?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get like my money out because I'm not broke, but I'm not like Cassian rich. Because I would be
Oh my
paid by
God.
rich families. And I'm gonna go walk up to the guy. Wherever and I'm gonna say that we got permission and we're gonna be joining the Titan Killers, and I'm gonna put the money on the desk.
And as a surprise entrance permitted by Adric. I'm cutting out because I'm yelling. And as a surprise entrance permitted by Adric, we have. And he like turns to you. What's the deal? What do I call you?
Guys,
Come on, give me something.
hold on, wait. I
At this
actually
point, like Caleb is just doing this. I don't know. I don't know.
And we all look at your paper, and what's the only legible thing we could see? I think you're muted. AC.
Roll for it.
Oh, I don't know. I just can't hear you.
I got a 12, but I don't have 12 names on this list. Oh, no, I do. This is not the good one. Darklings are not my friends.
You say that, and he goes,
Obviously.
what? And presenting,
maybe the Darkling Slayers.
presenting
It's-
Darklings.
What did he say? I can't hear
I
him.
don't know. You just cut your mouth open.
He said, "Darklings are not my friend," and everyone is like, yay. But you're all like royally accepted onto the lift.
We're gonna have to work on this one.
And everyone can hear a giant, heavy, and your platform sways. Now you can feel the tension set on the rope, and you can feel almost like you're on a big gondola. And everyone hears ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk as the platform slowly descends. Cheering non-stop at the brink. People are going crazy. As the descent begins, you now get a clear view of what you're going down into. Rocky areas every which way you look. A center strange grassy field sits at one of the lowest visible points. Trees surround it. Now, looking past the chasm, you can see the great mountain that the heights are built on top of and climb. And everyone gets that butterfly feeling again. As, strangely, it feels like physically and emotionally that you have been given a different side, a different view of the city. And as we descend, that's where we're going to leave the session.
Oh,
Nice.
Tasmian.
I just want to say something. Does that guy still have a stake on his face?
Yes.
You're like,
Um,
I strapped it to his head. I'm like, there, you got a meaty eye patch.